Welcome back, dear listener, to Coaching Hypnosis. To my wonderful community over in the United States, I've got a little something to help you reclaim your time this month. We talk so much about wellness and self-care, but you can't do that if you're stuck in the grocery aisle. That's why I've partnered with Instacart. If you're in the US and haven't tried it, you can get 0 delivery fees on your first 3 orders. It's a total game changer for getting your healthy essentials delivered right to your door in as fast as 30 minutes. You can also try using the promo code FSAHSA1035 at checkout for extra savings. To get those free deliveries, just click the link in my show notes. Using that link really helps support this show, so thank you so much for the love. Cheers. Today, we're talking about things you only say when the office door is locked and the laptop is closed. In 2026, the pressure to be a perfect leader has reached breaking point. We're taught to project executive presence, but behind that presence is often a crumbling foundation of self-doubt. Today, we're exploring the CEO mask, not what it looks like, but the specific painful things that you're saying to yourself when you think no one is listening. Depending on your social style, your internal monologue sounds different. See which one of these feels like a punch to the gut. Depending on your social style, your internal monologue sounds different. See which one of these feels like a punch in the gut. The driver, the result-obsessed leader. Your mask is unstoppable momentum, but to yourself you say, if I stop for 1 second, everything I built will turn to dust. I'm surrounded by incompetence. If I don't do it myself, it won't get done. People only respect me because of my title. If the numbers drop, I'm nothing. The subconscious reality, you are trapped in an external locus of control where your worth is tied to a graph. The analytical, the logic-driven leader. Your mask is objective clarity, but to yourself you say, I have no idea how to handle the people side of this. I feel like a fraud every time I have to give a pep talk. There's a flaw in the plan that only I can see, and it's making me sick to my stomach. I can't make a decision until I have 100% certainty, but I'll never have it. The subconscious reality, your intolerance for ambiguity is creating a mental loop of analysis paralysis. The expressive, the visionary leader, your mask is magnetic energy, but to yourself you say, I'm just performing, I'm a high energy clown and eventually they'll see I have no substance. I'm terrified of the boring details, so I just keep launching new things to stay ahead of shame. I feel so empty the moment the spotlight turns off. The subconscious reality, you're using avoidant coping to run away from your fear of being ordinary. The amiable, the supportive leader. Your mask is a team player, but to yourself you say, I'm drowning because I can't say no to anyone. I feel a massive sense of injustice because I give so much and get so little back. I'm terrified. If I'm firm, everyone will hate me and leave. The subconscious reality, your identification stable is the nice one, which is actually your biggest business bottleneck. Beyond your style, there are universal shadow thoughts that haunt high-level leaders. The imposter script. I've been lucky so far, but today's the day they realize I'm just winging it. The isolation script. I have 500 employees, but not one person I can actually talk to about how scared I am. The sacrifice script. I've traded my health and my family for this company, and I'm starting to wonder if it was a terrible mistake. The trap script. I've built a golden cage. I hate the person I've become to keep this business alive, but I can't quit now. When you say these things, your brain enters autonomic reactivity. You aren't just stressed. Your subconscious thinks you're under siege. How do we stop the noise? We use subconscious reframing. 1. Label the style. When that voice says, I'm a fraud, stop. Realize that's just your analytical style struggling with a lack of data. Or your driver style fearing loss of control. 2. Shift the locus. Remind your subconscious my value is internal, not external. 3. Break the identification. You are a person who leads, not just a leader. We use hypnosis to separate your human identity from your CEO persona. This allows the mask to come off without you feeling exposed. The most radical honesty you can have is admitting that you don't have to be a superhero. If those internal scripts I mentioned sounded a little too familiar, it's time to change the record. Book your free 40-minute clarity call with me. We'll look at what your mask is made of and how to lead without the crushing weight of those behind closed doors thoughts. Remember, aligned subconscious plus radical honesty equals effortless influence. Thanks for listening. Align your mind. Speak your truth. Grow your business. Mindfully yours, Julie.